And welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is, Collectors Lounge International Sunday Fun Day. And here, all things are fair. Whether or not you want to show up on the channel butt naked, Ian, whether or not you want to show on here flexing and trying to get everybody's cousin watching you, low key, whether or not you basically come on, you're just as amazing as always every weekend, Mandy. Whether you just want to come on here and just show people the right way how to put together incredible shells, using an inexpensive way to do it, but just making it look immaculate. And we celebrate that. And we celebrate this individual here because he just works hard each and every week. And despite the bullshit that goes on in this community, he continues to give us excellent pop culture living room. And then we have a special guest. Definitely we have a special guest that's going to be here who doesn't understand that it's like part of the Fight Club. Once you're in, it's too late. Anyway, so definitely we're going to have a great show today. Like this week has been crazy. There's been a lot of releases. There was one surprise release last night that nobody saw coming. I know I didn't see coming, but I was surprised, but it was a pleasant surprise nonetheless, and I was extremely excited about it. So definitely, man, we're going to talk about that with a list of other things as well. But definitely we want to bring everybody in here before and again, do me a favor before we do that, hit that like button, like this thing always tells you to do. Subscribe to the channel as you always do. Give us some thumbs up. Definitely give us some thumbs up because we definitely want you to do that, man, as always, so we can keep the actual show going. Always stay, and then also, make sure you hit that bell notification so you're always up to date with videos, live streams, shorts, anything that we actually got going on. You are here in the now, so definitely thank you for that, and thank you for being here, everybody who is a participant and watches the show each week. We love y'all. But definitely, I got to start out by bringing this amazing panel in, starting out with the amazing, incomparable Mandy. Mandy, how are you?
Hello. I'm very well, thank you. Just had a nice cup of tea because I had a little jaunt, an unexpected jaunt to near London today to pick up a Moji case.
Yes.
And also picked up this one from Toys on Fire. Ooh. So I haven't even opened it yet.
Yes.
So I only just got back, fed the dog, made my cup of tea, and came upstairs. So yeah, I'm good. All is well. And Lando came yesterday as well. I picked up a Lando.
Okay.
So he's really cool. So
yes.
It's a productive week.
Definitely, you had a busy one, but so thank you for being here as always.
Thank you for inviting me.
Definitely. Next up, we got Mr. The butt naked bandit himself, Agent Silver Fox in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
One day I will come on butt naked. I'm just saying.
Do it.
Mandy's been asking, and I will deliver. It's a good day. Quite chilled. Preparing fish for a barbecue after the show, and packing my case as I'm off to London working this week again. So
really,
and I'll be in a club doing the Calvin.
You already know.
Yeah,
you already know, man. Calvin. Speaking, well, we got to get to Calvin last though because he's off screen. We're going to get to him in just a minute. Well, here he goes. Calvin, what's going on, bro? What you doing, man?
Look at that beefy body, baby.
What you doing, Calvin? What's up, bro?
I mean, last time I checked, I just woke up, refreshed, had a long ass day at work yesterday, and then I get accused of trying to holler at somebody's cousin because she tried to holler at me through virtual screens. I don't even know this woman. She's on the other side of the country, but hey, what do I know?
And he dropped problems.
You got it, and then you see I'm the one that gets blamed for it. I don't even know who this woman is, but it is what it is. Tell your mom I said hey, by the way. Tell her I appreciate it. White. I know I don't smile often, but I got all my teeth and they hella white.
Anyway, man, thank you for being here. Next up, we got Pop Culture Living Room in the building. What's going on with you, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me on. I am extremely chuffed, if we can be extremely chuffed. I'm just chilling out here with my guy Thanos. My Father's Day gift from my daughter.
Yeah.
Randall is chilling out in the background. To piggyback off of each of these wonderful panelists, I got this figure in the mail. It is a Boxo from the anime, reborn as a vending machine. Now I walk the dungeon. I'm excited. It's got different things. It's from Nendoroid. It's a Nendoroid. It's so good. It's not Star Wars or Marvel. Coming soon. But we're gonna put that right here. And for Ian, I mean, if you want to get naked and some man boob, I mean, seriously, why is this not coming up? Hold on. Son of a God. All right, so next week we will both be naked. Just you guys heard it here first. Ian has said he wants to be naked. We're gonna do it next week, 12 o'clock. Collectors Lounge International. And,
I can't do it. I can't do it, Costa. I've been banned for that already. You know, they already called this the panty dropping room, so I can't.
I was about to say, and Calvin, piggybacking on him, like one day I'll have panty dropping problems, and I'm gonna need counsel. So, if anybody wants to give me some panty, don't do that. Please don't give me panty dropping problems. My wife's the best thing in the world. I don't need no panty dropping problems, please. But anyway, I'm just, I'm a showman. This is what we do. Physical comedy. But I do love this. And Thanos. And he gets prime view. But thank you for having me. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time.
Next week is a members only show.
It's going to be on Randall's OnlyFans account, Collectors Lounge International at night.
I was just playing. I was seriously just playing. I was. Next up, we have a special guest that's in the building. I hope he's not traumatized, man. Literally, I know he definitely didn't expect this shit today, especially since his debut, man, on the channel and on the show, man. I'm sorry in advance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our very own guest. Like everybody, you know him. He's been out there in the chat. He is such an amazing and incredible guy. I'm so glad. It is an honor, literally, from the bottom of my heart, it is an honor and privilege to have him on the show. When he hit me up, it was like, Leo, do you have a spot? I was like, but of course. Ladies and gentlemen, we got my man, Chewy's Bandolier, in the building, bro. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate having you, bro. Definitely, man. I'm so glad to have you here with us, man. How are you? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I got my Mace Windu in, and my red and blue Spidey came in this week.
Yeah.
They're already unboxed in the collection.
Up around everything, bro.
All over, yeah.
So let me ask you this question. Your thoughts on the red and blue Spidey, bro?
I love it.
Is it incredible, bro?
I love it. I think it's great. I have the VGM classic suit as well.
Yeah.
And I love that as well, but I really like this.
Yeah.
Red and blue. It's so much more posable.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, I'm not a person that I don't have a problem with museum poses, so that doesn't bother me really. But at the same time, I wanted to be able to do something more dynamic.
Exactly.
And this, where is he? There he is, right there.
I see him back there. Yeah,
right next to my 1973 Wolverine.
Got you, bro. Hell yeah. It looks good, man.
Yeah, I have. I'm still in the process of building my Costa case here. So I gotta get my acrylic still. And
you see the good that this man does. You see the good that this man does, bro. He does some good in this community, bro. You already know that.
I've been chatting with Rob, or well, Chewie's bandolier, and it's we're gonna get this case looking immaculate and beautiful, and he's gonna be so proud of building it himself. So yeah,
definitely, man. Definitely,
already
man.
love it. I'm
already bro. That's what it's all about, man.
It looks good from here. I mean, you looks like you covered the shelves. That you showed it to me. What am I talking about? You sent me pictures. Duh.
Yeah.
But you did an immaculate job on those shelves. Like,
thank you. I knew that the roll of adhesive felt the rolls that I bought, they were about that much too short to go the entire depth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So what I did is I took all the shelves out and I bought a can of paint, painted them all black, and then I put the adhesive down, and now you can't even tell.
Bro,
you hear that, guys?
Yes. So you did the same thing that I did, Chewie, because what I did was I painted like all my shelves. Here's the thing, I don't even know why I did it, because I painted them and then I just covered the whole bottom with sand so I can, you know what I mean? Like certain ones are black, but then there's certain ones that I have that they're black underneath, but I covered them with sand. So again, such a great idea. Again, sand is a cheat code if you want to actually pose your figures in the shelves without stands. It is a cheat code because they stay. And I love the simple fact that it's been able to do it. So again, Costa's been doing the Lord's work, showing us how to put these things together, man. So I definitely appreciate that, brother, as always.
Nail. Wanted to thank Ian for the Polaroids.
Oh man, Ian.
Definitely, bro.
Now Mandy knows where all the tattoos are.
Right? Where they're at.
It was a warm day, Mandy.
It's I'm impressed. Very impressed.
Definitely. Speaking of, now I gotta pull this guy up. He said, Leo, I think Leo thinks I'm backstage. So here's the thing, bro. You're gonna have to answer to this, bro. You're gonna have to answer to this. This arrived again. This store, which is basically on a shelf, arrived at my house on Friday. He still has yet to tell me he did it, but he's the only culprit that I know that would have actually sent me this figure. I had no intentions on getting it, and somebody sent it to me, and it was marked. What was it? Anonymous. Had my address and everything on it, but it's anonymous. It doesn't have a return, like it doesn't have anybody else's address on it. It came from Sideshow, and it has a Sideshow box that is. I don't know, but I think he did this. He's not going to tell me he did, but I think he definitely did this. It was either him or Crispy Craig that actually did it. He said, I don't know who sent you that magnificent. See, there you go. And then Craig is right under you. Congrats, 1/6 kill, man. Both of you motherfuckers are involved in this, and you're trying to act like you're not. But I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. One of y'all know. But I will say this, live on camera. The figure is amazing. I'm not going to front. It is amazing once you have it in your collection. It does look good. Even though I hated the movie, and I stand no business with that, it was still an amazing piece. It is an incredible piece. So I definitely want to, put that out there really quick. But yeah, one of y'all know who did it. So I don't know. And it didn't come, and it's not overseas. So I already know Ian and Mandy didn't do it. So one of y'all actually did it. So you're going to tell me which one eventually. I don't know yet, but anyway, before we actually go in, I want to give a shout out to the places where we get these figures like I do each and every week. Starting with my man over there at Underground Figures, my guy, Ray. Again, if you are looking for the figure choice, hit him up. No NRD, full transparency. On top of that, you'll get that figure in such a timely manner, normally like maybe 2 to 3 business days. He'll get it out to you. On top of that, full transparency. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter so you're in and out when the figures are actually coming. What's actually a new release. He will always keep you up to date, and also steals and deals. You want to be in it now. I've been rocking with him now for almost 7 years now, and he's never done me wrong. Like an incredible guy. So definitely make sure that you head on over there to my man Ray at Underground Figures. Tell him I sent you, and he'll definitely hook you up. He's such a good guy. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Ray. It's Tell 2 Rays over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Not only does he actually send you out the figure, you get a comic book sticker to boot. Ray has always got them grails for you, so definitely hit him up and he'll take care of you. He is also the proud sponsor of Summer Madness going on over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So make sure you have become a member of the group, and you get a chance to possibly win a figure of your choice that he actually has on a list of figures that we are actually giving away. And next up, I want to give a shout out to my man Watch It. Well, the bastard is in here. Watch It Sixth at Comic Relief and Comic Collectibles. Definitely, if you're looking for your favorite comics, 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale, statues, whatever you're looking for, they got it over there. But mainly comics. Make sure you hit him up. Hit up the store. Definitely, you'll get everything that you actually need over there. Again, always a good guy, solid dude in the community. So definitely want to give him a shout out. And also, last but definitely not least, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Module Case Module Space. If you're looking for an incredible display, anything that you're actually looking for, he got it for you, and he'll definitely take care of it. From just the cases themselves, also that mono case. So definitely give him a shout out. As always, especially if you want a very important display in your collection. So yeah, man, we got a lot going on today here or the show, because there's a lot to really cover. But before we do, let's see what we got in the chat. We got 12-inch Moose Stream in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Jeffrey in the building. What's up, bro? Thank you for being here with us. We got Throne's Office in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Windman 42 is in here. We got Mary Sullivan this week. I got an Art Gandalf, finally a Mace Windu C-3PO Stormtrooper with the Death Star. Damn, you got hit hard. So it's a lot coming, Mary. There's a lot, but you know what? That's a good haul. That's definitely a good haul. Who else we got? We got Commander Green in the building. Thank you for being here. Philip the Fool is in the building. Thank you for being here. That's what I was waiting to hear. So I will admit, connect. Yo, you bastard. Thank you for being here, man. Who else we got in the building? Mark P is here with us as well. Thank you for being here. My man Crispy Craig is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Who else we got? Figure Asic Park is in the building. And if you haven't already, make sure that you head on over there and follow his Facebook or his YouTube channel. His newly introduced YouTube channel where he's going to be doing toy photography and great toy photography. He just did one amazing video on Ahsoka. So definitely you want to head on over there as well. Who else have we got in here with us? We got Press X to continue. Thank you for being here. I love that name too. Who else we got in here? MB Dyson is in the building. Thank you for being here. Collectible Chats is in here. Thank you for being here. We got Lumi in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Who else do we got in here with us? We got 1-6 for Jesus. Thank you for being here, my God, as always. Kyle Hagel's in here. Thank you for being here. Who else do we got? Rogue One Photography is in the building. Thank you for being here. Striker 47 is in here. Thank you for being here as well. Who else do we got in here? We got Ghost Drone 98 in here. Thank you for being here. I've been waiting on this stream. Let's go, bro. You already know. Thank you for being here, man, as always. Who else do we have in the building with us? We got my man, Cool as Tim Harvey is in the building. That motherfucker's so cool. Thank you for being here, my guy. Who else we got? CJP Models is in the building. Thank you for being here. He said, hello, everyone. Thanks, man. Thank you for being here. We got Paul 89 is in the building. Thank you for being here, as always, as well. And we got Ariel Pico in the building. Thank you for being here. So, man, and my man CM Brock is in the building. We got my man Kurt McMahon in the building. Thank you for being here, bro, as always. K Mac here, as always. Thank you for being here, brother. And we got Iron Star Killer. Ed R is in the building. Thank you for being here, as always. So definitely appreciate everybody while they are rolling in. So I'm going to start off with this right off the bat, man. Like, again, we got something that we did not expect. At least I didn't expect to actually see. And it is here. Like, it's definitely arrived. And they did this shit last night out of nowhere. Who does that? And the thing is, it's like, yo, it look good. It's a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. But I did not expect to actually see this. And this is none other than, you already know, Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk herself from the She-Hulk show. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say this, right? First watch of the show, it just didn't sit well with me. I was like, man, damn, like it could have just been better. I wanted more. But then basically once I watched the season again, it just grew on me. And I was like, you know what? This is Jennifer Walters. Like, I actually like the show. I actually like what they did with it. You know, only thing I didn't like was what they did with Scar. But everything else, I dug. Like I really dug it because it is a depiction of Jennifer Walters. And this figure, honestly, in my opinion, this is the prototype. It's not. It's not a deviation like a production photo. And I think they've done even better with this is the color. Like they've made it a darker green than what it was actually presented with the prototype. And I like it. Now it could be lighting. It could definitely be lighting. So I'll give it that. But I think it looks good. Chewy's Bandolier, since you are here and you are a special guest, I'm gonna start with you first. What you think about this piece?
It's a gorgeous figure. Like there's no question about that. Like if I were collecting heavy in Marvel, I'd absolutely be getting it. I didn't go for this one just because I've kind of tried to stick with my Marvel go-tos, which I'm gonna go Spider-Man all day, every day.
Yeah. You already know.
You know, I've got I think I've got my Wolverines. I'm gonna have like 6 different Wolverines by the time they're all done.
You're right.
But and then when it's mostly the Hano stuff is really drawing me into the Marvel more than anything else. So when this got announced, I couldn't help myself, but I tried to think of reasons why I needed it. But then I just thought, I got to prioritize. I've only got so much space. So it's like, I've got to be picky, but I love it. Like it looks amazing. Like there's no question.
Phenomenal. Definitely a phenomenal piece, man. Like I was floored when I saw it because I thought the biggest fear for me is I thought there was going to be a deviation from what we got with the prototype, and they definitely exceeded my expectations. They went above and beyond with this piece. So
look at the legs.
Yeah, the muscle tone in that, right?
That's incredible how they were able to do that with silicone and that it doesn't. It works when they bend. Like it looks like it
looks great.
It looks like it's supposed like actual muscles would move. It's amazing what they've done with it.
Like with the full silicone body. They've done such a great job with this, and which definitely you're going to get that posability. It reminds me of Mandy. If you piss her off, she turns green. Mandy, what you think about this piece?
Beautiful. I quite enjoyed the show. I've only seen it once, but it makes me want to rewatch it.
Yeah.
The legs are phenomenal, and the arms. I mean, it looks great. My only reservation, I'm not getting it, but if I was, would be how much could you move the hair? And I'm only saying that because I took some pictures of the Ray head sculpt with the long hair. Is it the Resistance one? No, not the Resistance. Yeah. So you can't get much articulation without it popping off. So, but there's Tina. So imagine this once Tina's had that head sculpt.
Tina's gonna kill it. You said this, and I can already imagine that. And well, we already know Bob Dylan. So do I have to say more?
Yeah.
Need I say?
So that.
Yeah.
With the real hair would be. I mean, it's incredible as it is. Look at that. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Tina's going to get a lot of business off of this one.
Yes, she is. Yeah. Yes, she is.
It's like, how many bows did she do? Like about 35, 40. It'll be, she will have a fair few of these.
And she's already doing like my Wanda right now. I send her up my Wanda head sculpt. Nice. So I have one of my Wandas is headless in there with Vision. So I'm just basically waiting for her to get that one done. She's working on it now. But yeah, this and I think to be quite honest though, Mandy, with those earlier editions, like the earlier figures that they had, especially with Ray, even with Black Widow herself, those editions, because I did see a subtle difference with the hair, as far as the sculpted hair. Like once you get like certain figures, such as like for instance, I have Thena, and there are other figures that you have. They've softened the hair. They've softened it. So when you move it around, so
hopefully this one's like that. But beautiful. Nice that it's got the eyes as well.
Exactly. Even with the Thor, watch your 6. Even with the Thor, the hair is real light, so you can move the head around. Brilliant. And that one, which I didn't really, it was crazy. the head on that figure is magnetic. So it's not one of them. You pop it off and you pop the other one on. It's like magnetic. Brilliant. So it's brilliant that they actually did that. They should start doing that a bit more with some of these figures. It would make more sense. So then you don't have to worry about like breaking like the neck peg or anything like that. So definitely it's a brilliant piece. Costa, what you think about this, bro?
For the figure itself, I think it came out awesome. And it makes you think why the Avatar figures have joints. But
of course.
Let me say before we get into the whole, the Avatar figures did have like designs on the body part. So
true.
Doing a solid color, maybe that's different. I'm not a silicone manufacturing expert, even though I want to believe that I am. But no, I think this came out great. People are getting everything that they want. I know, seamless joints. The wrists don't have the seamless joint, but that's okay. Whatever. Most of it's seamless. The proportions are great. The paint apps look great on it. It looks exactly like the actress when she was in the She-Hulk form. Like they just killed that part. Again, I would also, you would make it into an artisan if you had to throw in rooted hair, but that's, we want to keep this figure so that people can buy it and not charge an extra $150 and have it super exclusive. So I think this is a great job. Why they put it out on a Saturday, I don't know, because if they start doing stuff on Saturdays, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I want to spend time with the family. No. We do live streams on the weekend. Why on a Saturday? Hot Toys. Howard, call me. Send me a message at popculturelivingroom@gmail.com. I will answer you. So great. This looks great. So if you got it, congratulations, my friends. Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely. It looks incredible. Ian, what's your thoughts on this piece, bro?
First off, I didn't connect with the show.
Gotcha.
And maybe I should do what you done and watch it back. I on that subject, I quite find, so it's like Obi-Wan. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
But then I watched it back as a whole. I've actually bought the Steelbook 4K release. And I love it. I love it.
When you watch it the first time, it's like it may not connect based on just certain things. I don't know what it is. But when you watch it back in a whole, and it's like, it wasn't like I was waiting week to week like we were before.
Yep.
I had them all back to back. So it just starts one after the other. And just having that personal connection from one episode to the next. And then, because like I said, I am a She-Hulk fan. Like I've collected all the comics, even the most recent runs. Right now with her and now Titania being like the besties, almost besties, put it that way, and good friends. I was like, again, this is the tale and story of Jennifer Walters, bro. Like, it's just, this is her. Like, she is the first person, almost in comics to break the fourth wall, even before Deadpool. So it made sense so when you watch it back, bro, it might connect with you a bit better once you watch it back.
What it won't connect me with, and I'm going to bring in my guy.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I had my great nephew round today. He's a big Hulk fan, like me.
Bro. Yeah, I know.
They done him dirty in this show, like they've done him dirty in everything after Avengers. So for me, and then don't talk about Scar. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we won't talk about Scar, bro. Scar is a different story, and I want to see how they're going to kind of tie that up. With
everybody's talking about, no joint. Seeing this figure, you tied the knee joint, the trouser.
Yeah.
This is Hulk for me.
Yeah.
So
and
of course Lucy done a bit of I wanted a torn shirt with it, and so Lucy done that. So
if I dress She-Hulk in a bikini, will I get canceled? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
No.
Here's the thing.
Only Michael will. Only Michael will be canceled. Everybody else that does it's fine. Only 12-inch moose dream.
Hell no. Hell no.
So here's the thing for me in terms of a She-Hulk figure.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, I'm kind of with you. I kind of want a bikini and her really buff and angry as hell. Like, yes, honey, I'll be home. I won't stay out late. I'll do the ironing. I'll do the cooking. That's what I want from She-Hulk. So I would prefer if they had two. So first off, the head sculpt on this is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah,
It is phenomenal. So I would like to have seen another head sculpt, maybe somewhat angry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the head sculpt's amazing. I'm not picking this up. I would, if Hono in the future done a comic book She-Hulk, that would come into my collection.
Yeah. I mean, and you know what? Based on and Chewy, because you were on the show the other day as well. Based on the pattern and what they're doing, Ian, they gave us Wolverine, they gave us Magneto. Out of nowhere, basically now they've given us the black suit, Spider-Man, symbiote suit. We know we're getting Thor. We know that part of the scheme is to also give us more X-Men. And if they give us the Mohawk version of Storm, if they give us a Doom, if they give us a Kang, if they go down that road, then we know what they're basically doing. They're heading towards that route of giving us everything from the first Secret Wars. And that would be incredible, which means that they would have to give us a She-Hulk because she was a major player in that first, as well. So definitely if they do that, then, you're right. We might get a more comic accurate version of She-Hulk. But yeah, man, I understand what you're saying though.
The head sculpt is it's really fire. It really is fire.
It is
one
bro.
of the best I've seen. It really is.
Like one of the best I've ever seen. Look at this. It just looks so good, bro. Like the thing is I ordered 2 from Underground because what I want to do is see if I can find somebody that can actually mod and give me like a Fantastic Four rendition of it. Even if they keep, even it could be repainted. They can keep everything that's here. Yeah, what I mean, just maybe paint it blue and white and add like the Fantastic Four logo on it, and I'd be happy with it. But I think I love She-Hulk as a character. I always have, like her and the Hulk. You know what I mean? I've collected, pretty much. I have all the comics itself. In the latest run, if you don't got it, get it because it's incredible. But yeah, man. But I get it. Like I said, this isn't going to be a figure that's going to connect with everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's not, and we know that.
That outfit she's wearing in the on the Sideshow statue is,
bro, and that's the one that I was talking about because I missed out on this one. This is the one. This was the Sideshow version, and I missed out on this one. I wanted it so bad, but I was late to the party, and now to try to find it is good luck, bro. It is expensive as shit trying to find this thing. I think the last one that I basically find, a guy wanted like $1,400 for it.
Oh,
and I was like, no, never mind, bro. I'm good. Look at that. It's phenomenal.
Oh
it
my
is.
God.
This is one of the dopest statues I've ever seen of She-Hulk. But what I want to do is with the figure, I think I'm going to be able to kind of pull off that pose. It's not going to look like this, but at least, the pose itself, I think, is going to be close to mimic that. So
you get close.
Yeah, you can definitely get close with it, man. Like you can definitely get, especially it being like a seamless body, silicone, you get more, flexibility and stuff like that. Arching out of it, you can tear it up. You can go crazy on it.
Oh, you're making me want to pick this figure up now.
Yeah, you might as well go. Hey,
enabler.
Let Calvin eat. No, see, here's the thing, bro.
Rob,
Ian's a
this is the
master
thing.
enabler, bro.
No.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Don't say no. Don't say no. Yes, you are. Go ahead and say it. What was you gonna say?
I'm the apprentice. You're the master.
No. Nah. You know what? When it comes to being an enabler, low key is the chimera of enabling. He is. He's the chimera of enabling. Calvin's the chimera of enabling. He does shit on the low and just does more on Wednesdays. You know it.
Some of us move in shadows. Some of us move in
definitely, bro. But nah, this is definitely. Speaking of which, Calvin, what you think about this piece, bro?
I didn't get it myself. I've got other pieces coming in, so I skipped on this one. I didn't have that bad of a time with the show. Some episodes were, but I know you get a copyright if I were to play Megan Thee Stallions and
yeah.
But there was one picture that you can go back and look like she was in the motion of a twerk. So I'd like to congratulate everybody that got that in your heads. Play WAP.
Definitely, man. But here's like I said, man, it's not. We already know it's not going to be for everybody, which is a good thing, man. Like, you people have their picks of what they want. So if you don't get it, that's completely fine. That definitely is completely fine. I still think that for what it's worth, it looks good. You know what I mean? So let me know in the chat if this is something that you're gonna get. Yeah, let us know, man. Because like I think definitely, like I said, I mean, if you have the Deadpool, I mean not the Deadpool, the Daredevil already, then definitely this is going to be a phenomenal piece to have in your collection to go with it. So speaking of Deadpool, though, I want to kind of divert and look at this because this in case y'all don't know, this is coming. Like that Deadpool is coming. And look how good that sumbitch looks. Like
much brighter red.
And look how he looks next to. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Ooh.
Fire.
Ooh, like really, 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 like this is shaping up to look really, really, really good. And the thing is, if you weren't already hyped for the show, for the movie, this should get you hyped. And do y'all think that this week will be the week that they give it a reveal?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be this week, Leo, for sure. Mm-hmm. And can I say this is the pose?
Yeah, bro. Look at this.
Love it.
Look at this. Like this right here. Yeah. This.
Damn.
It's one that you can't deny. And even though, like I said, the vibrant red on this compared to the Fox version. You know what I mean? Like, this is the Deadpool that you want. This is the one that you want to actually have in your collection. And on top of that, what I was really looking at and examining, with this piece was the head. Like, I was really looking at the headpiece, and it looks like, that they're trying to get as close as the accurate as comics as you can possibly get with this. And it looks good. It definitely looks good, like to that Wolverine. Chewy, are you getting this? Are you getting it? First off, you got the Wolverine already on order.
Oh,
right?
He was day one. Day one. I didn't hesitate. The second I saw there was that one pose with the mask on.
Yeah.
Where he's just sort of like down. He's got his he looks ferocious.
Yeah, bro.
That sold it for me right there. But yeah, I have that. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to get the Deadpool in general, just because you can get Wolverine and have just Wolverine. You don't need, and that's the one cool thing I think is going to be about this line is that you can get just Deadpool or just Wolverine.
Like, you don't have to get them both.
But you don't have to get them both. And if they do that thing that we're all expecting and have like who knows how many other characters Hot Toys is going to get out of that movie, you could collect the whole line or not.
Yeah.
And you won't feel like you're left out. You know, you could have. I mean, for me, I'm gonna get these two. I'm gonna get Deadpool. I'm gonna have both of them.
Yeah, you cannot skip on it, bro.
Too good.
Yeah,
it looks too good.
Yeah,
but yeah, no, I'm definitely getting it.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing the photos that they post for their for the announcement.
Yeah, like look at that. Look at that.
That's amazing.
That looks good. That definitely looks good. Ian, what about you, man? Are you in on this Deadpool, bro?
Yeah. See, to be honest, right, Wolverine was day one pre-order and actually paid for it outright straight away. It was straight in KG Hobby. Right, let's go. And the Deadpool, I thought. So I love the, I've got the Deadpool and the X-Men T-shirt. I love that look, and I didn't think I would get the Deadpool from this movie, but this looks great, and yes, I will be getting it. I just love the gold accent that's on it, and you're right. It feels more comic book representation.
Yeah.
So this is a must for me. I'd like to have those two and Sabretooth right behind it.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to do with this. So and I agree with Rob. You can take one and they'll look great. For me, these two are a must, but I really want Sabretooth behind them.
Yeah.
I want this 3. I want that look. So
anyway,
but love it.
Definitely.
And I agree, it will be released this week for sure.
Yeah, I think it will. I definitely think it will. Or Mandy, what are your thoughts on this?
I can't wait for the film. The film looks brilliant from the trailers.
Yeah.
I'm not all big into Marvel. Spider-Man.
Like
Spider-Man. I do like these characters, but not enough to collect. I can't collect everything. I'd quite like these.
No. Yeah,
but they don't fill me with the same excitement of Aragorn or the Spider-Man or Star Wars is you got
to pick and choose.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think if you're getting one, I think you have to get both of these. You would have to. You can't. I mean, look how great they look together.
Yeah, it
would just be like, I don't know, having Mork without Mindy. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah. Definitely,
Laurel without Hardy. It's like, nah, you've got to do them both.
You definitely got to do
the movie both. As well. Yeah, you'd be able to get some cool poses because, that looks great. But when the movie comes out, grab a couple of stills from that, and you'll be able to sort of replicate some really, really good stuff too. So, brilliant.
Definitely. Cal, what's your thoughts on this piece, bro?
I think Chewy said it best. I haven't day one an order in a long time. I usually do the long game and wait till things are damn near about to release before I decide to finally put an order in. As soon as Wolverine hit, it was ordered. There was no question.
Yeah.
We saw the pictures the other day, and like I'm looking at my Deadpool. I have the second one here, and I've got the Dusty one over here as well. I definitely need that blood red on my shelf. There's no way I'm not having both of these in here. That's fire.
Definitely,
they did right by this. I haven't been excited for a movie like this in a long time, so I'm hyped.
When is it out? What date is it out?
A month.
July 26th.
Yeah, end of July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this definitely it looks great. Boy. And that's the thing is like I felt as though I was like, look, I probably will not need another Deadpool in my collection either. But then when I saw this, I was like, I'm playing myself. And plus, consider the simple fact that Deadpool is, strictly R-rated, like Randall and Costa. Costa, what you think, bro? You think you going?
Yeah. Speaking about R-rated, I am so excited for this figure. If I was on camera, I would not be able to stand up. So, in the vein of Deadpool and the beautiful, dark and potty humor that is riddled throughout the movies. Yes, I can't stand up right now. That's how excited I am. It's like, oh, Viagra. What is that? Don't need it. Don't need it. Just show me this Deadpool. Boom.
Yeah.
We're on a go.
Definitely,
but I
bro.
waited. I waited to get. I was going to get the Deadpool 2. I missed out on it, and I ended up getting the Dusty Deadpool, which I love. I don't care what Dusty Deadpool.
Nah, the Dusty Deadpool's on point, bro.
Next to Cable, Dusty Deadpool next to Cable, a magnificent. And but I knew once we heard Deadpool 3, I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not even gonna worry about Deadpool 2.
Yeah, bro.
Love the costume. They brightened it up. They did make it look comic accurate, because at one point when I first saw it, I was like, did they put the sideshow Deadpool next to Wolverine? And I'm like, no, they're making it comic accurate, which is great.
Definitely they are,
so bro. I got my tickets. I'm ready to go. Give me both of these figures. I might have to get I'm hoping for a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt, the burnt up head sculpt with this.
That would
maybe
be good,
maybe Dogpool.
That would be phenomenal, bro.
And I'm gonna have to get a couple of Wolverines, because Hugh Jackman. I also can't stand up with him either. So go figure. Go figure.
Isn't he getting better with age? It's like, bloody hell. He's so handsome, and he's so his body now.
He's like John Stamos is for the Greeks. He is the Aussie John Stamos. Okay.
Hey, Mandy, just wait till next week's show.
Emily coming in this week.
Mandy's gonna be like, I am so thankful I do not like men in that way.
Remember,
gonna be like these animals.
Mandy, all I'm going to say is nothing on apart from my kilt.
Who can resist a Scotsman in
Chef's
just
kiss.
a kilt? Do you know what? I've got a 1/6 scale
What
kilt
the fuck did I do?
and a sword and a sporran. So I'm going to
You're welcome.
find someone that I can make an Ian out of.
What the hell?
Well,
I can have my very
we'll do
very
a
own
partnership
12-inch
with-
Ian.
we'll
With
do
Jay?
we'll do a partnership with Jay.
Yes. Ian. Or Ian.
Is that why
And
you're
then,
always...
and then, and then the deluxe version is when you lift up the kilt.
Is it magnetic or is it a fixture? Let's have it magnetic so we can change.
Why are we talking about kilts here? We should be talking about Deadpool.
Chewy,
Scrooge McDuck.
Chewy, I apologize, bro. Chewy, I'm sorry, bro. I mean this, bro. I definitely didn't mean.
Welcome to the family.
Sorry, Chewy's
Chewy, my
You're going to
bad.
take the good with the bad. The good
I'm a
with the
big
bad.
fan of Costa's Ringo Starr Scotsman impression.
What are you talking about? I'm from Liverpool.
Yo, this is crazy.
Paul Ringo. Hey.
What
Tyree is asking if it's rooted.
We got a $1.99 super chat by SpongeBob SquarePants. Wouldn't it be fun if they gave us Peter? Let me see here who we got here, bro. We got High Classy Thomas in the building.
I know what he was saying. Peter from Deadpool 2.
Deadpool.
The comedian.
Because he's in the movie.
I would love dude. I would love that figure.
Yeah,
he's
I would
definitely
want
a Peter. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely in the movie. So, anyway, moving on to the next. Now this one's going. Now, Cal, I want to ask you a question, bro, because this one right here, bro. I mean, because we talked briefly. Actually, we didn't get a chance to talk about it because they didn't release it then. It was like a couple days afterwards. But This one here is causing quite a stir because this came out of nowhere. We knew it was coming, but this is the Iron Man with the gantry, bro. Now again, we talk about this all the time. Like people will say, like, yo, I am Iron Man out. There's too much. But this right here with that gantry and the light up feature with the steps and everything LED light up, your head's this looks good. This definitely looks good. One that you can definitely have in your collection. Now, Cal, I know you're an Iron Man fan, bro, but are you passing on this or are you getting this, bro?
Pass.
Wow. Okay.
I went back and got the 6. I want to say like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I got the original small base little gantry.
Got you.
This shit looks fire. I don't know where the hell I put it because between the Mark IV and that setup, and then 6 fucking Hall of Armors, and then a Buster on the other side, I ain't got space for that. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
So
this is.
I saw
Does that bit light up? Does his chest piece light up as well?
Yeah, it's all LED. Yep.
That right there is the reason why I would want to buy it, because of all the light up, but I just don't have space for it. Aaron hit me last night and was like, yo, did you see BC's stream? And I was like, I checked him for a minute, but I was working, so I really couldn't stick with it. He's like, yo, this fool gave me the timestamp. Like, check this out. He told Jay, yo, why don't we split it? I'll take the gantry, you take the Mark VI, and we'll split. I was like, well, that's not a bad idea. Save on the pockets.
Yeah, pretty much. If you would want to do something like that, it would make sense.
How much is this one coming in at?
This is like 6.
Wow.
Yeah, this is definitely like 600. Like, this is a pretty expensive boy.
It's like $10,000 Canadian.
Yeah, this is. I've been waiting for this for a long time, but unfortunately, I'm fighting space, and it's not in my budget. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are really saying right now. That it's a budget killer. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Ian, what's your thoughts on it, bro?
Massive Iron Man fan. I've got Mark VI. He's posed up with War Machine, in the kill zone pose from Iron Man 2. I'm not getting this, however, I am tempted on the gantry. It would mean I'd need to. I wouldn't buy another Iron Man 6, so, but I like this gantry a lot. And you can get it separately, just in case anybody doesn't know that. So you don't need to buy it all. This head sculpt is trash. Sorry, I don't like it. It looks like he's done a wet fart. So I would never pose it with the head sculpt anyway, or I would change it to a different head sculpt. For me, I love the Mark VI. I've got that. It's a great figure. It's the gantry. I mean, how it's all lit up, it's fantastic. So I think I do have room on my Iron Man shelf for this. I'll pick up the gantry later.
Yeah. It's a bit like stars in your eyes, isn't it? Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Iron Man. When they come in or through all the smoke and they walk down.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's because I don't have the 6. That's the only reason why I was getting this, is because I don't have the 6 yet. To kind of complete the line, I don't have this in my collection, so I definitely always wanted to have the 6. But this is a beefy price, for both the gantry and this figure. It is. It definitely is.
Yeah, and I mean, it's obviously about 3 or 4 figures wide. It's a big boy.
Is it limited as well?
No.
Nah, this definitely wasn't limited. Not a limited piece. So you can definitely get this. Sculpt his ass on this one. A lot of people were basically saying, that the head sculpt was a deviation from. Hey, what's going on, 16 Hair Salon? Thank you for being here as well. A lot of people were saying, here's the thing, like, I think when and I want to kind of go back to this before I move on to the next person. I think that what they need to start doing, because when you give us an expression like this, right? Like, you run the risk of, and you would think, here's the thing, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it is as bad. I'm just going to say it like that. But you run the risk of running into the same problem that you ran into with, the Ant-Man from Ant-Man and the Wasp, where you give us that expression, but you don't give us a secondary head sculpt to kind of make up for it. And the thing is, I think with the cost of this already, it being as much, you could have gave us a secondary head sculpt, like a more, a different look. I don't know if the look would change. I think this does actually have the purrs, doesn't it? Like the eyes expression, it has the purrs. I wonder if the expression would change. Now, here's the thing, though, and this is coming from a person who doesn't really use head sculpts anyway. I always have the helmet on, so I'm not really worried about it. But I'm wondering if that's, something that they could have actually done, or you could actually even use one of the head sculpts you already have in your collection. The mini Iron Man figure head sculpts that you actually have in your collection, you could probably use one of those. But I mean, for somebody out there, they might think it's okay, to definitely use it. And it was an expression that he actually had on stage and everything when he was accepting the award at the very beginning. Right, before the expo started. It's they might want to think about that, especially if you run the risk of giving us an expression like this. Think about possibly giving us like a secondary head sculpt, whatever, to kind of, pull this off. Chewy, what you think about this piece, man?
Here's the thing. I've been an Iron Man fan since Demon in a Bottle.
Yes.
That is my all-time favorite Iron Man story. Period.
Yeah.
And I think it came out in 79. I would have been like 7. I think I read it. It was my uncle's. My uncle had a copy of it, and he gave me all his comics when he moved. But I've been a fan since then. But ironically, I don't own a single Iron Man figure. And that's because I started collecting with Star Wars. Same I've been Star Wars 100% since I started. In my first figures that I ever got were the Han and Chewie 2-pack. So that's what, 2014, 2015?
Yeah. You started around the same time I did, because that was around, I think 2015 was when, because the first Star Wars figure I had in my collection was Kylo Ren. And then I went backwards and started getting all like the OTs. So yeah. And for me, it was just, I built up such a Star Wars collection. And then when I started kind of branching out of that, and I thought about going and looking back to get some Iron Mans and start with, Mark III and up. And then it was just, I can't backtrack these. There were too many already out at that point. Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, I can't go on with it, because that's just a rabbit hole that's a rabbit hole that would bankrupt me.
Yeah, bro.
But otherwise, I mean, I do really love the figure. I love the die cast. I think it's die cast, this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did consider getting that Mark III reissue when that was announced.
Yeah.
But then I kind of came to my senses again and said no, because then I know myself. I know how I am. I'm going to want to get the Mark I, the Mark II, when they re-announced that one came out again, and that's all die cast. And I just knew that it would be a problem. I didn't feel it myself. So I think it's amazing. I would love to have it. If whoever got you your Thor wants to throw me one of these, I'll be happy for that. But I have to draw a line somewhere. But it's amazing. Like oh my God, if I had unlimited funds, I'd have this in a second.
Yeah. It definitely is an amazing piece. Mandy, what's your thoughts on this?
It looks cool. I was just thinking to myself, imagine how rich we'd all be if Hot Toys didn't exist.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not an expert on Iron Man, but I do like how this one looks. This one draws, ooh, like it draws me in more so than any of the others, I think. And the head sculpt, I know he's got a kind of goofy expression, but it's nice that they're giving other expressions in this.
Yeah.
Like with the Anakin, the She-Hulk, a second
Yeah.
head sculpt would be a great idea.
Yeah.
Or if they sold them separately, and I know the figures are really expensive, but if they had like a parts store, you could customize within,
Like
that'd be quite
accessories.
nice, wouldn't? Yeah. You could buy like you can upgrade rather than buy the whole figure. You could just buy little bits, but
Yeah.
obviously it's not in their interest to do that. But in something like this, that head
Yeah.
sculpt, if you had like a straight blank one as well, that'd be a good idea. But
Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
gantry thing looks cool too. That looks good. You could use that with other things as well. Like I'm just seeing
Yeah.
after the Figure Flex Friday dance thing. I'm just seeing you could really do some dance moves down there. Like down those steps. But yeah, that's my useless input. But looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. I think again, what plagues most of the figures right off the bat, and again, is the questionable head sculpts. You know what I mean? The expressions, because you're giving us But here's the thing. What was hard about this was in the very beginning when we had, when figures were released without expressions, people were wanting expressions. You know what I mean? Like they wanted more. Like they was like, yo, can you, it'd be good if you had this certain expression. But then once they started releasing the expressions, it was like, oh no, well maybe not. You know what I mean? Like maybe not. So I think it's just like an in-between process. You know what I mean? You have to kind of find that sweet spot. They need to find that spot in between, and maybe to kind of alleviate that is to give us two, because then you have a choice
Yeah,
at a particular point. Now the thing is, we
you're
have to
either going to
understand.
love it
Yeah,
or
yeah,
hate it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Leo, here's the one figure that bucks the trend with expressions. Mars Toys 66 Joker. 3 head sculpts, they're all different expressions. Every
yeah,
single one is a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're so good.
yeah, yeah. That's the truth. That's the truth. 3 different expressions that you actually get with that piece, and they all look phenomenal. You know what I mean? So, and it's and the cost isn't all that high, and it's not expensive. So you're
Yep.
proving that you can actually do it. You know what I mean? And it
Yep.
would make more sense if they did. And then, like I said, it might change the conversation. I know there are some Iron Man fans out there that will get this. Now, I know I'm going to end up getting it because, again, I don't have the 6 and I want it to go with my water machine. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I do think that's where they could pretty much capitalize on. But when we're talking about Hot Toys, though, people have to also understand, like, if we're asking for something like that, it may come at a cost, literally. You know what I mean? So just be prepared. If they do want to go down that road, if they see enough of us voicing our opinions about it, that's what they can definitely do. Costa, what you think about this piece?
I love it. I love the smirk. I love the whole thing. I'm not getting it. I wish I could. I need to apply for the Layel Platinum card and
I
the
wish I had one.
C3 Black card, along with the brother cousins Platinum Black card.
Right.
So this way I can get all of the things that I want, which is everything. I just want it all.
Yeah.
But I will I'll come back to this one because I want Mark 1, 3, 6, 7, 50, and 85. That's it. That's what I want. That's all only ones. That's it. Nothing more.
Yeah. No,
But
I
anyway,
got you.
and no Iron Man fatigue. No Iron Man fatigue. This is where they make their bread and butter. The people love Iron Man all over the world. Asia loves robotic stuff. So this makes so much sense. Just keep it up. Do what you do, Hot Toys, so you can funnel some of that money into some R&D for other things and give us the other things, because that's what they have to do. It's a give and take, everybody.
Yep.
If you don't want Iron Man, then I'm not going to say the rest of that statement because you guys already know.
Yeah, definitely, man. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it, but it's actually out there. The thing is, they know that there are a lot of Iron Man fans. This photo right here looks pretty good. There's a lot of Iron Man fans. That's definitely their bread and butter. That gantry though, whoo, that looks good.
Fire.
That looks
really
good.
does. It
That
really
gantry
does.
looks phenomenal. Like literally.
Imagine though, when we were kids, if you could look into the future, said, you know what, the toys that you're going to have when you're adults are going to look like this. You'd just like poop your pants, wouldn't you? You'd be like, no way, look at them. They're just incredible. Even if you don't like them, or I don't like this, I don't like that. It's like, man, you've got the choice. You've got the choice. You can buy it. You don't have to buy it. But it's just brilliant though that you have got so much choice.
And see what I want to do with this. And what I would do with this, because like I said, I have my, Armor Wars display at the bottom. I would love to actually have him in mid transformation fighting off the rest of his armors. In mid transformation, that would be incredible.
That'd be a good one.
That would be incredible to actually pull off. So I would definitely want to see that. But yeah, the gantry, look at this thing, man. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
That is.
Yo, can we move on before I buy this shit?
No. Nah, because
I'm like, okay, maybe I could fit it over here.
Bro, look at that. I mean, just the gantry alone, bro. Like when I'm looking at it, and because I didn't really go, deep into looking at all the photos. This is the first time I'm really looking at the gantry from this vantage, and it's just, this perspective. And this thing looks good. Like it looks good as shit.
There's a lot more engineering in that than it's deceptive.
Yeah.
It's deceptive because you can tell they put a lot into that, into developing that and making sure that it was accurate to the screen. Like that's gorgeous.
Yeah, like this definitely looks incredible. It does. But yeah, let me know in the chat, everybody, if you're gonna get your hands on this. This is something that you think you want to, bring home. Yeah, let us know, man. But next up though, we got one of the first releases of last week. One that I am extremely excited about, and that's the Mighty Thor. This one was definitely dropped at the top of the week. Now again, we're talking about a movie that I loathe, I hate with everything. I couldn't stand what they did to my boy, to Thor. I've been a Thor fan. If you're a comic book head, man, Thor. If you're a comic book fan and you're an artist back in the day, Thor was always Thor, Spider-Man, the Hulk, all of those particular figures. It was always, for me as an artist, I would always draw Thor, Spider-Man, the Hulk, Batman, and Iron Man. You know what I mean? And Moon Knight. So it was definitely those characters that I used to always draw, penmanship, pen to pad. And again, I just didn't like what they did to Thor. But again, there's a chance to redeem. But this was basically a shining point for me, seeing Natalie Portman play, Jane Foster, Mighty Thor. It was a phenomenal rendition. And this was like, for me, to have a Mighty Thor in my collection was a day one for me. And I think they killed this. They definitely did kill this. It looks really, really, really good. Manny, I'm going to start with you. What you think about this piece?
Well, she's marvelous, isn't she? I haven't seen the movie, so I haven't got anything to go off there. But if it's Natalie Portman, then look. The arms look great. Costume looks great. Mm-hmm. The hair looks great as well, doesn't it? It's it's a beautiful figure. Look at that.
Yeah, phenomenal. Ooh. That's definitely phenomenal.
Everything about it. Look at it.
Yeah. And Mandy, I was talking about like the hair. This is another one where the hair is lighter. Like, so you can get the full rotation. And I'm wondering if they're going to do the same thing they did to Thor with this figure where it's a magnetic head. I'm wondering. I'm not sure. Unless, because I haven't seen any videos on it yet. People can correct me if I'm wrong. I'll wait to see it after we get done. I'll see if I can find it. But I'm wondering how they're going to actually do it. But this is, now mind you, mine has been delayed till August. Everybody got those delayed notices, and my last payment won't drop until probably August. It's like the third time they've delayed it, so who knows? But yeah, it's incredible. Yeah, it's definitely an incredible piece.
It'd be interesting how it fits, how that head fits, because you could swap it up, couldn't you? You know, Padme could have blonde hair.
Right? I wonder if people are going to try to do that. Somebody will do it. I guarantee you somebody will try to do something like that for real. Ian, what's your thoughts on this piece, man?
Oh, sorry, bro. I was looking for that Mark 6 Gantry.
So was Calvin.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Right. So.
So was Calvin. So was Calvin.
I'm never busy right now, okay? I'm over here working on this shit. I'm gonna get a message later with that Scottish accent talking about, hey, bro, you get that my ticks? You're gonna get that bullshit later, I guarantee you.
Oh, hey, you need to work on that Scottish accent. Come on.
I do. Sorry, the deep voice took over. I didn't know where to go with it.
Bro.
So first off, Lale, I'm not getting this figure like you. Yeah, this was a terrible movie. However, I absolutely love Natalie Portman, and the head sculpts, fantastic, really fantastic. The figure looks fantastic. I don't know what else to say. I'm not getting it, but if some...
You wish you were.
Like you, yeah, I mean, like you, Leo, anybody that's picking it up, they've done a great job in this. Look at that head sculpt. Wow.
They did,
so,
bro.
It's...
They did, bro. They killed this. Like, again, we were talking about this the other day in comparison.
The arms look great as well.
They do. And I think that the head sculpt on this one might have a slight edge on Padme. Even though the Padme is great as far as likeness, this might have a slight edge on that one.
Do you know what it might be? It might be the hair, because when you've got hair all around the face, you've got shadows, haven't you? And it does bring, it just brings other things in.
Yeah, that definitely could. Look at that. But that looks phenomenal, man. Like, literally. This looks good. This definitely looks good. What's your thoughts on this, Chewy?
I'm with you. I could not stand that movie. To be fair, I don't know. It's an unpopular opinion, I think, but I did not like a lot of Ragnarok either, just because my experience with that story was the comic version, which was obviously a much darker story.
It was a tragedy, bro.
And it's a tragic story. And
it's a tragedy,
hated what they did to the Warriors 3 in that movie.
Yeah.
I hated that. It made me so angry.
Because they played it down like it was a joke, in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it was, beyond that, because in the book, it was tragic, bro.
Yeah.
It was tragic. So,
I don't know. I love Taika Waititi. Don't get me wrong. I think he's best when he's doing his own thing, and not, putting his touch on other properties. I think he needs to do his own stuff, and he's amazing when he does that. But as far as this piece, she's gorgeous. Like, I would get, if I was just a Natalie Portman fan.
Yeah.
And for no other reason than that, I would think about picking it up. My only thing is that I don't think she works. She would definitely not work in my collection in a vacuum where she's just by herself, because I don't have any other Thors. I don't have any other anything from that end of the MCU. So
gotcha. Yeah.
For me, it's a no. I'm not going to get her, but I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
That's stunning. Like, it's such a good figure. But yeah, it's a, unfortunately for me, I gotta like I said before, I gotta know my lanes and try and stay in them as much as I can. But she's
expense wise, you got to definitely know where to stay,
yeah.
bro. And this one right here, honestly, but for me, because I love Jane Foster so much, I love that storyline, the Mighty Thor storyline, and I think that was another thing that made me sort of really upset about the film, was because in a book, her bout with cancer, and knowing that she was dying, and knowing that the more she became, Mighty Thor, the quicker the cancer had advanced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that the only way that she could, unless she stayed in this form forever, once she came out of it, she was going to die. You know what I mean? But there was so much at stake with it, and it wasn't funny. There was no, you can't. Here's the thing. When it comes to cancer, and those of us who have dealt with people in our families that have actually battled with it, you always try to make light of the situation for them, because you want to give them a level of comfort. But the level of light that they gave on this was like they just completely glossed over the fact that there was that cancer. And then on top of that, her being who she is as a scientist, her receiving it, it was just a disconnect between there. And I was just like, they could have played on that a bit more, but just made it more interesting and stuff like that. And I think the jokes just kind of overshadowed that, but still, I wanted to have a Jane Foster in my collection, so it was definitely something, that's coming home for me. Ian, did I get you already?
Yes.
Okay, I got you already. Costa, what you think about this piece, man? First, Costa here.
I will only comment on the figure. I don't want to comment anymore on the movie because we've done that.
Yep.
I think the mighty Padme Thor is amazing, and like that outfit is stellar. Like they did an amazing job, and they did an amazing job on the sculpt. So
yeah,
those people who got this awesome, go get it rooted by Tina, and make it even better. And there you go. Let's go, Mighty Thor. But God, I said I wasn't going to comment on the movie. Yes, it should have been more serious. Love Taika. I agree with Chewie's Bandolier. He should have he should do his own things, because like real quick, let me my shirt. This is the from What We Do in the Shadows.
They filmed that near me.
Excellent. Anyway, all right. That's all I'm gonna say. And get this figure if you want it, baby.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Calvin, what you think about this piece, bro?
You guys have already said it. She looks great. I think they definitely perfected this head sculpt. With that being said, can I start? I want to have them do a Black Swan figure.
Right.
Yeah.
I want a petition started. I need Black Swan.
Yeah.
That was such a good film. Such a good film.
It was. It was an amazing. She won an Academy Award off that film too, because she did it so much justice. She killed it.
But she's been great from the beginning, hasn't she? From Leon, she was a little kid.
Yeah,
she was 12 in that, and she was incredible.
Phenomenal
in that.
She really was
phenomenal.
Isn't she perfect? You even see her in the perfume ads, and she looks around, and she's perfect. There's nothing about her that's not perfect. She's just beautiful.
And she's newly single.
Yeah, yeah, she is. That. Which is strange, because I'm like, yo, when they made the announcement, I'm like, yo, dude, what was wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
Like, what was, you know what I mean? What the hell? Like, you got Natalie Portman, and you like, nah.
Yeah,
you hold on tight, just not let her go.
I've got some news for you folks.
Oh no!
She saw this guy in a kilt. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not messing with you, bro. I'm not messing with you, bro.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sorry.
I will say about this figure though, just one more little thing, that the effect they did with the pieces of the shattered Mjolnir being able to, they've got that weird, they're like bits, and they've got it in the energy, so like it's forming. I don't know if you can go back to that one, Leo.
Which one?
One of the photos where it shows she's got the handle. Yeah, that is cool.
Like how they basically did. I think there was another one that I was looking at earlier too. Like this one.
That's neat.
Yeah, how they actually have those pieces broken up in the attachments.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like it's going to come with two.
Oh yeah.
Pieces, one shattered, one formed. Like you'll be able to see it that way. Yeah, it looks.
You can bend it.
Yeah, you can bend it around. You can
move
it around. Everything about it. I think now I don't know if Mjolnir itself lights up like that because I have a third-party Mjolnir that lights up, that literally lights up. So I don't know if it's going to be this way, but yeah, it looks good, and they look, aside from Gore, they all look good. They definitely look good. Yeah. They do. So definitely I can't wait to get this in my collection, man, because it's going to be a phenomenal piece. And the way she looks, come on, man, that's Natalie. That's Natalie through and through. So enough about the figures that I know pretty much people aren't getting. Let's talk about some of the figures that people are going to get, starting with this one right here. This was the Hano Wolverine that basically dropped as well. One of the first that actually dropped from last week. Starting with you, Chewy, you said that you got pretty much every Wolverine, out there. You ended up getting, and this one I can honestly say is coming home already.
Oh my God! The minute that they showed this, the first time they showed an image of this, I was surprised because I think it was Hano's first. It was their first thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was instantly looking for my phone to do to be okay. What's the pre-order? This is 100%. Like, look at that. That's comic
accuracy.
Wolverine.
That's comic accuracy at its finest.
And I 100%. I was never not going to get it. And then when I saw the price, I was even more excited. I'll just pay this off. I'm not even going to mess with it.
Yeah.
But it's like so well done. I mean, just from a design perspective, the way that they've got the big mask fins and they even have the fins on his boots, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, and the seamless arms. I saw an unboxing video just a couple of days ago, and those seamless arms are unbelievable. Even when you bend them, if you bend them as much as you can, they don't look like. It doesn't look like when you bend other of the what's the material they're made of?
Silicone.
It doesn't. It other seamless silicone arms. It looks like they're bending silicone sometimes.
Yeah, it spreads out, doesn't it, at the elbow? But that's nice and compact still.
Exactly. These arms on him, you would swear these were real arms.
Yeah.
There's no weird folding. It looks incredible how they've done it. And I was 100% on board with this. And the second, I think they announced the Magneto not long after it. And I heard that too.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like this is a pattern because, and when you're talking about the arms, and I want to go back to like the Thor from Thor Love and Thunder, I don't think it's the silicone material because it's hollow. It's really, really hollow, but I think it's better than silicone because of the way it moves. It's flexible. And I think they probably did the same thing with this, and I hope they keep it up because again, this was always going to be my stand-in for the Sideshow version because I got the Sideshow version and that body is flimsy. I cannot wait to take it out of display. I really can't. But this was definitely one that was coming home.
I can't wait to have this.
Yeah, it's definitely coming home. Comic accuracy. Ian, what you think about this piece, bro?
Yeah, it's like everybody. It looks great. It's really good that they're going down this line and diversifying and bringing different types of collectors in. I've not bought this yet, so here's my thing. That I will likely pick this up. I won't pick up every one in this line that Hono will do. I won't display them like I display everything else, like in Modu cases. I'm working on something else just now, but what I like about this, and being a comic book fan, is the display. So I've got an area that a long wall. If I'm going in on this, it won't be everything, but it'll be select pieces, and they'll be on a floating shelf, all next to each other, displayed like this, and not in a display case. I've got an idea how it's just what would work for me. I think it looks great. There was the photo of the actual box of this Lale in one of the photos. Now, this. So if I have a long wall, floating shelf, this figure, for example, on one side, and the box anchors that shelf, and then on the far side, another figure, whatever that would be, similar, and then figures right along. That's how I want to display this if I'm going in on this line, which I probably will be. So I just think the ability to put in the comic book covers to complement the pose works so well, and it differentiates from the rest of my display. So I love it. So glad that they're going down this route. It looks great. I actually have a friend who doesn't collect 1/6 scale. He's getting this, and that's the sort of thing that, you know, I think there'll be new collectors coming into this realm. So yeah, I mean, it looks great. It actually terrifies me though, the amount of figures that they could do. So that's why I say I'm not going to go and pick up every one. It'll be certain pieces, and there'll be a theme behind it. But that I'm warbling on, but that's the way I would, for me, how I display this. Completely not like Modu cases. It's like it's a shelf for me.
Oh, you're muted, Lale.
Wow. There you go. My bad. Yeah, so definitely, man, like it's remarkable what they can do. And the thing is, this is something that we've been asking for the longest time, is just more comic accuracy. And I think them going down this lane. And on top of that, just keep in mind 85th anniversary is coming up real soon. And they're going in on this, on not just this, but on even like movie accuracy. So we're going to start getting more pieces from that. But this is a start. It was a no-brainer for me. Like, this was definitely incredible. Costa, what you think about this piece, man?
I'm going to get it. I like Ian. I haven't like pre-ordered it yet, but yeah, I know Guy. I know Thanos. He's getting upset over here because I didn't pre-order it. Yeah, he's squawking. I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, I know. Jeez. Anyway, can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
I am.
Okay, yeah, he's like, hey, Wolverine, you better get him. But yeah, this line is great, and as long as they keep it sub 200, this will be a very yes, it's going to be a very successful line, right? Sub 200, that's the key. Keep it entry level, keep it like the 160 to 175 range, even if you can get like 3.0 prices. Like 3.0 150, they have some good stuff. But yeah, keep it up. Let's keep the entry level line going, and I'm all in. I'm even all in on that new Spider-Man. So yeah,
let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's definitely go, man, on this one.
I wish he had a cigar though.
Right? Like, yeah, they I hope they give us, you know what?
I'm sure you can buy one.
That one, and I want also the Days of Future Past when him in just civilian clothes, jeans, coat, everything. I want that as well.
Yeah.
You know, from the comic.
Patch with a cigar.
Yeah.
Patch with a cigar, that would definitely be dope. Calvin, are you getting this, man? Is this something that you're gonna have in the display, bro?
Without question. I hadn't ordered it yet until it released. Dan got his. I asked 2 questions and I was like, so hit Ray at Hogwarts and was like, yo, Ray, I need this. He said, done deal. It'll be on the way.
Yeah, definitely. I won't. Now the thing is, like I said, see right here, I probably will not use that effect because it just looks more like an ice effect instead of a swoosh effect to me.
Yeah.
So I won't use that. I really don't, you know what I mean? But everything else about this, like, come on, man.
Just like that with the comic behind, it's just perfect for that.
Just perfect. Just definitely perfect for something like this. Mandy, what's your thoughts on this?
I just think it's amazing they can give you so much for such a good price.
Yeah,
it's and the option to slot in a comic book like Ian said, with the pose and stuff. That's really cool. They're nice display stands. I never use display stands anyway, but those are nice because it is something different, And if it does bring people in more on an entry level, then it's just going to get them hooked, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it, slippery slope. But this one looks good. Again, not for me. I'm a big comic book reader, but I mean, as a kid, for me, it was like 2000 AD and stuff like that. But yeah, looks good.
Yeah,
I think they've done a good move doing this. The new Spider-Man looks cool as well. Looks, the Symbiote suit, brilliant, but not for me.
Yeah, and this is definitely what we're going next on that one. Since you talked about it, is going to be the symbiote suit.
Oh.
Now, this one is again because we got the symbiote suit from the VGM game, and that one is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong, like that one is everything that you would actually want. From almost a damn near live action interpretation of the film. I mean, of the game. But I think the suit and everything, the quality of like just the symbiote webbing, that secondary head sculpt that you get where the symbiote is engulfing the head sculpt itself. That's incredible.
That's a nice one.
But it does come with almost, what you would think certain limitations when it comes to posing. And I know a lot of people wanted that more comic accurate version. Well, here you go. And this is what you definitely get. This is the Amazing Spider-Man from Hano symbiote suit. I know a lot of, and this was I didn't see this coming. I'm front, did not see it coming. If anything, I thought they would have probably released that Thor or revealed that Thor next, or something else, or even actually gone more into like the X-Men line, considering the simple fact that we just came off of X-Men 97. I thought they would do that, but to see this, it was a pleasant surprise, and I was like, yo, definitely. I'm all in on this piece. Ian, what did you think about this one?
Right, a mixed bag for me, to be honest, Leo, on this one. I think the best thing about it for me is two things. I like the articulated toes and the webbing. They've changed up the webbing, which is, I know it's a bugbear for you and me. I don't know how many webs I've broken. So this style it works with this. It's not a complaint. It's not a complaint. I'm just a little bit worried about the emblem. I said to you I put a message on the corner when you done this, and I'm a little bit concerned about the emblem because it looks like a sticker to me, and I think there's a high chance that could peel. It's my only concern. Other than that. I think it looks great, and again, it looks great with the comic book stand. It's not one I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Comics, everything. But I'll not pick this one up. But it looks great. you'll be able to, looking at it, you'll be able to pose the hell out of this. So the price doesn't really always concern me, to be honest, too much, but I think this could be about $15 less. When I consider, Leo, I remember I spoke to you that I didn't have a Scarlet Witch, and I was sitting, I was waiting and waiting. I've picked up the Multiverse of Madness Scarlet Witch for $150 US.
Wow.
So,
did you get the deluxe version or the
deluxe?
Okay.
Wow.
That's a steal, bro.
Brand new.
That's a steal. That is a effing steal.
So, maybe it's close proximity I'm thinking about this. It just feels that it could be just a little bit less. However, there is that webbing, and I really like what they've done with that. It could have been so easy for them to put on the typical plastic webbing that we see.
Yeah.
But for me, I think this is like $160 figure. But again, I don't want to be negative, but the emblem, when you look, I zoomed in and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more so another situation where you have to see how, once you get it in hand, you'll be able to tell, or for me, I'll be able to tell myself, like, okay, it'll be all right. Like, it'll definitely be okay. Once you get it in hand, if whether or not the material, and I think, like I said, I mean, they even probably know, with that possibly being a concern, how they have to kind of retrofit and make sure that it's okay and more secure, and not cause a problem long term, because again, like I said, I mean, I think it's what, a 175 price point for this. Yeah. So you want to make sure that it definitely is something that, would be a bit more secure for collectors. Chewy, what you think about this, man?
I bought it outright.
Yeah.
There was no question. The black suit for me was when it first came out, Secret Wars, when it first came out.
Yeah.
Just the design of it, I thought was so cool and looked so different from the red and blue.
Yep.
There's a couple of things about this that I actually like more than the Hot Toys one. The posability for one, because the way the suit for Hot Toys is going to be, it's going to have that crease.
That ring, and again, like I said, being that it's a symbiote suit, you got to watch it because it'll be a bit more stickier.
Yeah.
And you don't want it to fold. You don't want to damage the suit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
And another thing is, it comes with McFarlane eyes.
Yep.
It has the McFarlane eyes, and that was almost the selling point for me on its own. Because I was blown away by that, because no one's done that yet, which is so strange to me.
Nope. Unless you get like a someone who commissions the work and they give you like a commission head sculpt, like one of the third party. Yep.
And the one thing that I also thought was it's strange to me though is Hano they're affiliated with Hot Toys, right? They're like a side thing that Hot Toys does. Essentially. Yeah. Why are they introducing innovations like bendable webbing here, not in their main Hot Toys line? I would have thought that would be where they would do it, but they're doing it here, and that's fine. I'm not complaining, because I think they look great. But for me, like I said, I'm getting this. This is as good as here, as far as I'm concerned. I'm still getting the Hot Toys one, because for me, this is going to represent the black suit, but not the symbiote.
Because remember, he was gifted with the black suit. He
had a black suit after the symbiote was gone, and he did go back to a cloth black suit. Which I loved. I always loved it. And then I'm gonna have the Hot Toys one will be the symbiote. And with that one, I'll be able to actually I'll just pose it with that head sculpt that has the red mask underneath and it's closing over.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do with that one now.
Yeah.
And then this will be my black suit Spider-Man as I always want to see it, kind of thing.
And you know what? The dope part about this is too, is especially with this figure, and someone pointed out the other day, this would even look good with the Across the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. And
yes,
it would definitely go well with those figures.
I also believe you are dead on.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing Secret Wars.
Yeah.
They're definitely doing it. I have 100% faith that that's what's going on here.
Yep.
And
they're going down that road, so it just feels like they're getting comfortable with it.
I can't wait to get all those. I'm like Ian in that way. I think I'm gonna have them on a floating shelf, and do like a Secret Wars shelf, and just have all of those up there. But this is 100%. This was never in question for me when this was announced.
Yeah, man, like this right here. It's because when I woke up and saw it, I was like, "Get the hell out!" And shout out to Late Bloomer, because I know Late, when he saw it, he was like already in the chat, ready laughing. You know what I mean? He was laughing because he was like, "Yo, yeah, it is about that time." You know, and I was like, "Yeah, it is." I have concerns about the emblem peeling, but I love this comic 90s Spider-Man cartoon accurate suit. I'll be getting 2, maybe 3. See, I'm telling you, bro, like it is. You know, again, it's look at Darth negative. It's okay to be negative. He's crazy, but yeah, definitely, yeah, this right here.
It makes me happy looking at it.
Right, it definitely
it just makes me happy to see it.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. It definitely does. Costa, what you think about this piece, man?
I love it. I'm getting it. Posability, Spider-Man. I mean, how can you not have it with the other stuff? Everybody's concerns with the emblem. Just think of it as the way the 78 Superman Christopher Reeves emblem is on that piece of fabric. That's how this looks like. It's like an ironed on, not just like a straight sticker. It is like melted into the fabric.
Yeah.
It could peel. I mean, you know, it's all about care, location.
Got it.
I don't know about putting them on a floating shelf in the middle of nowhere. No, I'm kidding. You can do anything you want, Ian. But you did say you were getting all of these Hano figures in the previous thing, didn't you? No. I thought I heard you say you're going to get them all, but you should. Yeah, I think you should get them all, and then have them posted and be like, "I collected all the Hanos." So. But I do love this. I do love the fact that I'm just gonna pose the shit out of it. I love the price point. I don't care that the suit is fabric. And they had to pick this fabric too, because they could have went with the like Miles Morales for black. They could have done the Into the Spider-Verse material that they use, but you have to have it shiny if you're gonna call it the symbiote suit. So this is the way they get that wet look. They get that shiny, silky black. So I'm all in, bitches.
Yeah.
I can again.
God, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I definitely can. And then actually, because it's coming Q4 soon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not far off. Like that's definitely soon.
That's the thing with Hano.
Their turnaround.
Like Wolverine, they said Q2, and what do we got? We got them right before Q3.
Yeah.
So Magneto's coming any soon. So like they've got these on a track. Also, will they ever be waitlisted? Maybe not if they're an entry level, figure. There's more people that might want them. Maybe there's a different number that they set for these. Because they are entry level. They're not limited. They're not like the regular Hot Toys where there's so much with the accuracy. And I take that back. The comic accuracy is just as good. Anyway, I love this line.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, hey, they're killing it with this. And I definitely cannot wait. Cal, what you think about this, bro?
Only drawback I have, this looks like a onesie to me. That's the one drawback. Other than that, I think it looks great. My other dilemma is with the other black suit that's already coming out. I already have one ordered, but with that exclusive head sculpt, there's no way I can't have that and the regular head sculpt. So I'm debating on buying a second one. So I don't know
Yeah,
if I need three black suits. So that's
yeah,
my. Otherwise, this looks great, and the
bro.
posing's gonna be phenomenal for this.
I gotta get it because I have that 300, bro. And that 300, not the Secret Wars, but the 300 is going in my display. Because
Yeah.
like you know that, yeah. This was definitely, and like you said, with the McFarlane eyes, like that was that. It's such an iconic look to finally have that in your display. The posability of this, and I think also in a different lens, a different light, I think it would bring out where it looks less like like a onesie sort of like. But I think that was pretty much one of the biggest draws for me is because I'm just looking at the posability for it. And I'm like, yo, I'm so glad that they are finally giving us a figure. Because again, like the only other one that we actually got that was on par with this was that first Miles that we got from Into the Spider Verse, and that suit is phenomenal. Like that, I will still stand on business and say that that's figure of the year for that year. It was phenomenal. All the accessories, everything you got from it, everything you're able to do with that figure is incredible. I can't wait for the next one. But
And the sculpts, you get two normal sculpts with swap out hair and the
yeah,
half mask. You
yeah,
get the normal spider sculpt.
yeah,
There was so much, the shorts. You get the trackies. You just get loads. That
yeah,
Miles figure is, and it's so posable.
yeah. And
It's
that
beautiful.
and Ghost Drone, just imagine if they give us a comic accurate Doc Ock with green and yellow.
Oh,
Oh my God. If they give us a comic accurate Green Goblin, Electro, the Shocker, bro. If they give us, Vulture, bro. If they give us, a comic accurate Mysterio from that line, bro. If they did all that, and I'm waiting for them to give us a comic accurate Doom, it's over. Like it is really over. There's so much that can be done with this. Could you imagine a comic accurate Venom, a comic accurate Carnage? And I'm not talking about the big tall. No, I'm talking about a comic accurate version of those figures. It's endless, and I think that they can actually do it. And especially if they go down that X-Men line. Come on, man, let's go all day, every day. Uh,
Wano's going to turn into the go-to for the comic accurate lines. I
they
do
are,
watch. That's
they
what's
are.
going to happen. This is going to be their bread and butter, and they're going to run with it, and
Yeah,
it's going to be amazing.
yeah, Cornelius. That Doom would waitlisted within hours because people
Yeah.
would definitely want that. They Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come on, man. If they did that, oh my God, Fantastic Four! If they did that, and like people were saying, like we could get a comic accurate Hano She-Hulk. That would be phenomenal if they did
But
that.
what a great start! What a great start to
Yeah,
like them putting. It's like bang, bang, bang. Like
yeah,
brilliant,
yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
definitely would. So again, it's definitely going to be a line that I'm going to go down. I'm so excited about this, especially for people that are comic fans. Be remiss if I didn't bring this up though, because I don't want to forget about this figure because I know there are some people out there that are actually fans of this, and I want to talk about it before we get out of here. That is, of course, we got again the figure that a lot of people that are collectors of Avatar. This was one of the ones that would have probably been on and their list. This is Nateri of the Navi. So if you have that Jake Sully, this would be another figure that you would actually want to have in your collection. Now, I didn't do it. I still want to get it. I want to get these two figures for Toya because I know that she loves them. So I've been saying that I want to actually try to find them for her, but I didn't get it. But they, again, you finally have that material. If you actually have this Sully, then definitely, having that Nateri is going to be the piece to get. Costume, start with you. What you think about this, man?
No comment on the movie, but the figure did turn out great. So if you have Jake Sully, Please get Neytiri. They need to be together.
Yeah.
They can't be apart. They can't be apart.
And it
Movie
definitely
sucked.
looks good, bro. She looks
It
good.
does look good. It does look good.
Yeah,
It's
with the
great.
braids and
They
everything,
did it.
it definitely looks good. To have in a set.
It's a
What you think
winner.
about these, Manny?
I like them. I mean, I the first Avatar film, I absolutely loved it. The second one, I really enjoyed. I like the whole concepts. I like the world. I like the colours. We discussed the rides and stuff last week in Disney. You know, just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting these figures, but I just wish the arms were a little bit better, you know, and the legs. But it's not. It wouldn't be if I was getting them. It wouldn't be like, I'm not getting them because of that. I'm not getting them anyway. But that shot of the two of them from sort of mid sort of upper half, that was a lovely shot, and they look absolutely brilliant together. So if you're not analysing joints and stuff, then you know, but fantastic. But if you get one, you got to get both, haven't you?
Yeah. Pretty much. Like if you're going down that road, that's the thing. Like, but at the same time, I think you have to have a connection to it. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you have to have a connection to. Not everybody's going to have a connection to this piece. So I dig it. I understand. I get it. So you have to have like a personal, whatever. If you love the film, and I love the films. There's a lot of films that I love, but I'm not going to get the figures because again, it doesn't connect to
Connect.
my
Yeah.
collection. So that's why I won't. It's just not going to work for me. Ian, what do you think about this, bro?
Yeah, I like the movies. Second one's okay. First one loved. Like the characters, not getting it. I think I talked about when Jake Sully was released. However, I would love Hot Toys to release the Toruk and have these two figures sitting on that, and someone's got them hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah, that would.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that would, because
You see,
those look stunning.
Yeah, that would.
Latoya, if you're watching, your man Lil, he's going to buy you them.
Yeah, if I can find them, definitely at a decent price. I want to get them for her because I know she's really, really excited about it. She loves it.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Turok as well too. So in your basement, they're hanging from the ceiling.
Nah,
they're there, taking over.
They teased it though, didn't they?
Yeah, they had them, the two of them. Can't remember where it was, but they looked phenomenal. Yeah. Really, really good. But those are huge.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, probably not. Probably not. But the figures look definitely incredible.
The head sculpts on them, I know it's CGI animated.
Spot on. Though.
But I think, they've really delivered. I think they look great. They really do. So if that's your jam, then fantastic.
And you know what? You said something there that's interesting too, because it is CGI, which was the same iteration that we got a CGI version of She-Hulk, and they got that well. You know what I mean? That was purely CGI. So of course they have room to play with when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, man. I think this is again for people out there would actually collect it. Chewy, what you think about this, man?
I think it looked great. I've only seen the first movie. We haven't gotten around to watching the second one yet. I've heard it's good. I really liked the first one. I mean, I don't have the connection to it in the sense that would make me want to spend, a lot of money on the figures, but it's definitely they've done a great job with them, and I think I understand why they're not seamless. I think I do get it. And like Costa was saying earlier, I think it probably has something to do with the patterning on their skin and the coloring and the way it is. I think I think it's one of those things where the silicone bodies, they can do it if it's a solid color, and maybe it's easier for them that way. I don't know.
Could they not overlay something like some really, really thin material that would give like the sort
maybe.
of
I mean, that would be an R&D thing that
over-
would probably end up
Yeah.
costing more money. They'd probably end up being more expensive. And I'm sure they would want people. I feel like they're looking at it from a perspective too of people will buy these if they're fans of the movie and they are within a certain price range.
Yeah.
And if they have,
these are quite pricey, aren't they? These two, they are quite.
Yes.
I think
quite
they're already,
pricey.
they're pretty pricey, but I think that's the size of them too. They're so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so
The
but
size
I mean,
of
Like
the figure, the
She-Hulk.
intricacy, stuff like that.
yeah. I think they look great. I think if you're a fan of the movies and you really want this representation in your collection, these are fantastic. Not going to be for me, but they're definitely for somebody, and they look great. Especially the blue. I mean, it really stands out.
It pops. It
Yeah,
does
it really
definitely
pops.
stand out, man. It really does pop. So, definitely it look good in somebody's collection if they want it.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. This yeah, there's a lot going on with it, but like again, but even when I was trying to get it at that time for Toya, they went waitlist quick. Both of them did, like within I think a day or two. So it just did let me know that it was like a small run on that. That's why, because when these waitlisted the way they did, that's why I jumped on that Predator. That I jumped on that quick because I was like, I have to get that before waitlist because I needed to have it.
Is
From
that
Prey.
the Prey one?
The Prey one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to jump on that quick because I was like, I'm not, no, hell no. But that definitely does look good. You know what I would want to see? Now that I think about it, I would want to see a movie, the Na'vi versus the Predators. That would be incredible. That type of war would be phenomenal to see. That would be sick as shit just to see.
That would be cool.
And
There's a thing floating around on the internet. I forget how long ago, but somebody posted something saying that they wanted to see the guy from Shogun.
Yeah.
I can never remember his name, but him as a Ronin who had been, his samurai whose master had been, killed.
Yeah.
And then him coming upon in feudal Japan, him coming upon a predator, and that movie, I would pay to see that.
Definitely would. We got Jim the Collector. I would be interested to know how many of these sell. It's a huge franchise, but it feels like most collectors aren't interested in these figures, myself included, to be fair. I think there's basically a group of individuals that are because it's sold out, but again, it's a small run. You know what I mean? So who knows? We got Jay in the building, brother Cousins. What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here as always, man. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see how the Fire After look in the next. Yeah. I do want to see that one. When is that one coming out? Like next year, or I don't know. I guess they're still working on it because I think they did say they filmed it back to back. So it is questionable to see how that's going to be. I don't know. We'll know. Calvin, what you think about this piece, bro?
I'm with everybody else. I appreciate the movies. I don't need representation of these on my shelf.
Yeah. And it's the thing, like I've gotten past, even like here in Casa talking, I've gotten past the joints, because it's forgivable based on the pattern, in the print and everything like that. I've definitely gotten past that, and it is the Na'vi, and you want to have that full posability on these figures for what they do. But again, favorably, I like the Nateri figure more than I like the Jake Sully. I think the Nateri one just pops. Like, it looks incredible. I love the way it looks. But yeah, like whoever's getting these, man, like definitely salute to you. Once you have them in your collection, I know it's going to be incredible, man. It's something that, you would definitely pull off. But again, yeah, definitely, man. I think we've covered everything from this past week, which was a lot of ish to cover. Like, that was a lot to cover this past week. You know what? I'm going to check in real quick, man. See, don't say We just want to check in and see how you doing, bro. Like, see what's going on. So wait a minute. Does it come with? Because I see you got like a glass display down there as well. Does it come with both, or is that what's going on? Like, is
that still the paper on those shelves?
Is that still the paper on the shelf?
Yeah.
It might be. Okay, it's the paper. Got you. Okay. All right, I got you. It looks really thick, right? Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. And Calvin, is it true that the shelving units are adjustable? You're on mute. You're on mute. We can't hear you.
You're on mute, Calvin.
No, you're
Mark
on mute.
Calling.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I was saying that it's fully adjustable. So these here.
Oh.
I'm going to screw all four corners in for each shelf, and then measure everything to make sure everything's balanced. So that's why I'm doing each one, measuring, screwing in
to make sure that they're equal. Wow, bro.
Right. So that's tedious, but other than that, so far it looks good.
And it is a thick ass glass piece, right?
The light bar is bright as shit. Now he did add a dimmer, but let's see. I'm blinded up here.
Shit!
Wow. Yeah.
Woo!
That's bright.
That's a damn light. That's a lightsaber right there. Shit.
Damn. And
he copied my double design.
And it goes on the front, right?
I have those.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure that out because there's no adhesive to line it up. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'll probably just use some double-sided tape.
It doesn't come with instructions or anything like that, right?
Nope. But if you've done one case, it's basically the same concept. You just plug and play, how things work.
Oh, okay.
So if you don't have cases, it would be more challenging.
Yeah. But that bright ass light though, that shit looks good. It's definitely gonna light up your shelf.
Yo, I turned that on. I was like, God damn.
It's brighter than Calvin's teeth.
Yo, Calvin got LED teeth.
That's what happens when you marry a dentist. And if my teeth are white, imagine what the hell hers is. When I met her 20 years ago, I told her ass was Hollywood. I was like, smile. She's like, why? She's smiling. I turned the lights off on a dark street. I was like, she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I see just fine with your bright.
Yo, that's funny as shit. Definitely, bro. But yeah, that display looks good. I can't wait till mine arrives. I don't know when, but it should be arriving pretty soon. But I'll give everybody an update. I gotta make space over here to start putting that shit together. Glad I got space over there to just kind of break everything apart. I still don't know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go somewhere in here. But once I basically figure out how to do it, I might move those boxes. Nah, hell no. I'm gonna find out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do it, but it's gonna definitely look good. But again, man, thanks everybody for being here. It was such an incredible show, man. Thank you guys for sticking with me all day, Mandy. I'm gonna start with you ladies first. What's going on with you? What do you got going on in your world?
I picked up a Module case today from Chris near London, so I'm going to have a little look at that. I've also, like I said, I've got this to unbox. So I'm going to have a little look at that. Maybe try and get some photos of him tomorrow. What else this week? I have got, the TW Jedi Elder, Force Elder, the Yoda with the two head sculpts and the little chair. I've got him. So he should be coming. I'm not sure when. And I don't own a Yoda, so that'll be pretty cool. And then apart from that, just a bit teaching guitar. And that's
just
it, really.
Create more fantastic photos like you always do. So
thank you.
Definitely looking forward to that. You already know.
Thank you for having me as well, and good to see everyone. It's nice to actually meet Rob face to face. And
did you know that you won on Friday, right?
I did watch the show, but was it on a? You know me. I don't know how stuff works. I just put pictures in.
No, but you won. You won. So you're actually on the wheel. So you won on Friday.
Oh, thank you.
See?
Thank you very much.
You definitely did win. It was one of the, and again, it got voted on by your peers. So definitely you got in. Everybody's.
Thank you so much. That's really kind.
Definitely. So again, make sure y'all check out A Galaxy Far, Far Away. If you want to see all of Mandy's photos, come on, man. Just go on over there, check it out. Always killing it each and every week.
Thank you. I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, I almost want to pull this next person up because like sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. I'm glad he got on close today. Ian, what you got? What you got going on, bro? Like he's doing a Calvin. He's doing a Calvin.
Because I'll be in London all this week, baby. You know, I'll be giving it some. So
you know what? No. We gotta one of these. We gotta make a trip back to London and go back to that club. We gotta go. All of us gotta go back to that spot. Like we definitely do. That shit would be fun. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was a good night. Special memories.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, me this week. I'm on the red eye tomorrow down to London, client meetings, and I'm interviewing people. I need to fill. I've got a manager's job I need to fill. So fingers crossed, because I've been juggling too many jobs at the company just now. So I need help. Other than that, yeah, that's. Can I give Jay a shout out, please?
Yeah, bro.
I know I posted on Instagram.
Yeah, bro. Are you about to show us the Tenebris and the Plagueis?
So honestly, I know Jay's such a great guy, and he's had a bit of beef the past week, which we saw, and he's handled it remarkably. He's a nice guy. For me, I always said when I was collecting, obviously like you, Leo, I collect across the board, and it was only going to be the OT Star Wars, but Plagueis and Tenebris really excite me because the science, my background's in science, and I just think it's cool. The characters are cool.
So
hopefully we see these guys live action. Which there's a rumor, Acolyte, there could be something.
Oh boy, please,
which would be
God, please,
fire. Yeah. So listen, this is great, and
Tenebris. I need to see Tenebris, bro.
So Tenebris, I've actually got on the Kenobi stand just now.
So, come on, man!
Wow.
I can't stand up.
Yeah, I'm hitting him up.
Fire! Yes. So, shameless plug, 16J. I know these figures are expensive, but they're good.
It's worth it. The hours and hours and hours it takes to make them, it's like brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, and for me on the shelf, the kind of Legends thing, I'll be putting Starkiller and Revan on there. There'll be a theme.
Yeah.
I might actually pick up yet another Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
Stick him with that. We'll see. But my eyes, so you can't see, but it's on a shelf over this way. My eyes drawn to them as soon as I come in. They just look different from everything else. So, what a service I got from Jay. Thank you, mate. You're a legend.
Yeah, man.
He's such a top guy, and he handles himself so well. He bends over backwards to help you. He's an absolute gentleman.
Yeah. So, but yeah, listen, hey, I'm so about the Acolyte, but if they could bring in Plagueis and I like that idea.
Yeah, bro. Yep. Like that was Well, bro. And here's the thing. I want to get those because of the potential of what we could. Because if I can get those, and if we get the Stranger, bro, oh my God, that would be such an amazing display to have, bro. And I'm hoping that they do it some justice, that we can actually see those next. That would be
Did you guys see Millennium Workshop? I don't know if you follow him, Millennium Workshop, Rex Henry on Instagram, Millennium Workshop. He's made the helmet. It's so good.
Oh yeah. I saw
good.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Because also, Hasbro just released theirs as well. So definitely, I got to get it, man. But yeah, man. Thank you, Ian, bro. Thanks for being here as always, brother. Each and every week, man. Appreciate that. Next up, we got Calvin in the building. I know he's back there putting his stuff together real quick. But Calvin, first off,
say it with your chest. I can't hear
you. What's going on with you, bro? What you got going down? Oh, well, you gonna be doing this shit all day, huh?
No, I'm almost done. I just, like I said, the run the car for the lights, and then get this top front panel on. Other than just measuring these out, I'm done. I did the hard work last night. So,
gotcha.
Another work week for me. Well, say what Wednesday, LW on Friday.
Yes.
On Sunday.
Yes.
Tell your mother I said hi, and I appreciate her always having my back.
yes.
You know, I'm a happily married man. I appreciate the flattery, but
you already know, bro.
18 years ago, I could have really had Leia mad. You would have really been hearing about it. So, but that can't happen. So. Come on back in. Remember when Jordan hit that shot? Remember when Kobe hit that shot? Hey. And this is just hypothetical. You look like that. Damn, I'm glad I didn't.
All Calvin needs is that soul glow on that beard of his. There you go. Compliment that smile.
Anyway. Chewy, man, I apologize for these shenanigans, bro. It happens sometimes, bro. I mean, we just can't get beyond it. But anyway, bro, appreciate you being here. Thank you very much, brother, and welcome to the family.
You know, yeah. I listen. I was half expecting it, so it's fine.
So you already pre-gamed.
Oh, I pre-gamed for sure, and I went back, watched some old videos.
I'm telling you, bro, it happens.
Oh God, yeah. No, thank you for having me on. This was
exactly, bro.
Like you say, this was an honor, more honor for me, because I've been watching you guys for a while now, and it's
appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm always trying to talk to the TV, but I'm not, so it's like, no, I gotta type, and I'm typing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Thank you.
I don't have my own YouTube yet. I'm working on it.
Hey, man, come on, let's go.
I'm gonna do it. But in the meantime, life of an archaeologist. I'm in a hole for the week, so I'll be doing that. Yeah. So it'll be, but it's a busy week for me, and then I'll be back online. I mean, school is done now, so I'm not, I don't have that responsibility until September again. So in the meantime, it's all manual labor.
Definitely, man. Definitely, bro. Thank you for being here, bro.
Thanks again to all of you. It was great to meet all of you.
Hell yeah, bro. So good to have you here, bro, as always, man.
I'll be back next Sunday.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You already know. Is this how it happens? We got 16J out there to say, yo, hope all is well. Hope to jump on the channel again next. Yeah, you'll be here next week. I'm just putting it out there right now. So be prepared. I hope you're back in the office. Because you will be here next week. Because we're going to have some conversations. Yes. And I already hit him up. I was like, yo, that next up is that Tenny and Plagueis. I have to, like, because they both look incredible, man. So definitely I gotta get my chips together. I got to get my chips together because I got a lot coming, but those are definitely on my radar. So we will be talking about that, definitely. And last but not least, we got this guy, man. Pop culture living room. What's going on with you, brother? What you got going down? What was you doing? Was you doing a strip tease on OnlyFans, bro?
No. I'm currently on a bathroom break at work.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Yeah, brother.
yeah, that's why I gotta shut it down. I'm working. Let's see what's happening tonight. Points of articulation at 8:30. We have a good panel. We got Philly from Figurecraft, Brother Cousins, 1/6 Syndicate, Henry, and S Beam for tonight's panel. It'll be a lot of fun because there's a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna probably have to cut some things because I like to keep it between 30 minutes and an hour. So we try to not to keep it too long. It's fun. I score them, and somebody will win the panel tonight. And who will that be? I don't know. I don't even know right now. But if you guys want to come to my channel where I can turn you on to some really bright lighting that you can make yourself for really cheap and and make all these cases, come to my channel, Pop Culture Living Room.
Definitely, bro.
But yeah,
Appreciate it.
Brian, we got to talk, buddy. No.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Kidding. I love Brian. I love Case. Go get it if you want it. Come to my channel if you want to make it yourself and feel like you did something.
Hell yeah, bro.
So anyway,
that's what we do.
Love
man.
you. We'll see. Yeah, and I'll be back here next week like everybody else.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here, bro, as always, and definitely appreciate you. Appreciate everybody here. We got Watcher 6 out there. He said Chewy was a welcome addition to the stream. Appreciate his perspective. Definitely, brother. Always appreciate that. We got to get you on here too one of these days, Watcher 6, so you can actually tell me the truth. And I'm gonna put you on blast until you do, because you're gonna tell me the truth. Damn it. Definitely, bro. We got my man Commander Green 16J. We need to talk. I'll be messaging you. Yep. There's going to be a lot going on, brother. Speaking of 16J, another thing that I'm going to be doing later on today, is putting together a video for this piece in case y'all didn't actually see and y'all don't know. This right here is literally hands down one of my most favorite pieces in my collection right now. And this is the, again, Ashla Versius. This is the Dark Side Ahsoka figure. And without a doubt, 16J did a hell of a job. Look at those eyes. Look at that. I keep talking about this. So I'm doing a position on this as well as the throne. You can see Maul on the throne up there. That's also from 16J. That piece, I'm speechless about it because I'm actually heading out probably after this. I'm going to go get a battery for the back of the piece. He told me which battery I need to use so I can give it the light up feature on a throne. But that motherfucker, oh my God, like literally these two pieces I'll be doing definitely a take your position on this today. I'll be recording it, so hopefully I can have it up by like later on this evening. But yeah, this the passion, and what I don't understand is, like I said, I mean, we talk about this all the time, like his passion behind work. Costa, passion behind what he basically does with the shelves, passion behind what Mandy does with her photography, passion behind Ian, what he does with his photography, passion what Calvin does when it comes to pimping, passion, when it comes to, for everybody's work and what they put into everything that they actually do. There's a science behind it, but there's also a passion behind it. And what 16J does with his work, literally, that there's passion behind it, and you can tell once you get it. When you get it, it just takes you back to that moment. You can just smell the euphoria in that piece, and it's just mainly phenomenal. And for anybody, I would implore you, and I always want to talk about this, and this is no shade to anybody, but whenever you have a problem with somebody, there's a cordial way to handle it. Behind the scenes, go behind the scenes, you talk to that person, and you sort it out, because it just makes for a good relationship. Because not everybody's going to have the same experience. And I just think it's better to be handled behind the scenes, any and everything that we go through. Even us as content creators, handle things behind the scenes. I had to apologize even myself because of the corner I did episode on Friday. I was kind of pushed. I didn't want to get pushed, but I was kind of pushed and baited into that conversation. And I didn't want to go there, but I had to go there just to let you know that there's only so much that we can take. I'm a very positive individual. I like the positive atmosphere. I like to bring people in, and I want everybody to feel welcome. But at the same time, there's certain energy that we don't invite. I will always stick by what is right and stand for that space. It's okay to basically have opinions. It's okay to talk about things that we don't like as long as it's constructive and it's not disrespectful, because that's just the way we create things. That's how the world spins. It's based off of opinions. When you come into a person's space and you attack them, hey, there's only so much a person can take, and I'm not one to take down for anybody, and I'll never will. And I'll always stand up at what I believe in, and I'll stand up for each and every one of these guys on this panel, because they're my brothers and my sisters, and that's just how it goes. So again, there's a cordial way to handle things. 16J has done phenomenal work. He's known throughout the community, and he should be treated as such. Whatever bad experience you have, that's between you and that person. Not everybody's going to have the same experience. You definitely want to put that out there. Shout out to 16J and all the work that you do, because you definitely are doing God's work. Shout out to anybody who's basically putting in the hard work. Even got to give a shout out to Renz Talentino, because his portraits, his paintings are next level. So definitely want to give a shout out to that. But definitely what I got coming up, we got comic book talk with friends tomorrow. Again, like I told you, I'm going to be doing a 1/6 or a take a position review on those figures. We got Say What Wednesday, whatever new release is coming, expect the corner on that one. Uncivilized Scoundrels on Thursday, and of course Figure Flicks Friday, and a full rotation. And again, like I said, I mean, you're always welcome here. I thank you each and every week for everybody who actually comes in and tunes in. But again, thank you very much from all of us to all of you, everybody out there. And next week, from what I know, I think it's supposed to be a rated R, or NC-17 episode because of Ian.
Let's go, or
so
let's fucking go.
I can't promise you that everything is. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to be, but it's not my fault. I hope I don't get demonetized. But we'll see how that's going to go. Look at Cal. That was like, but definitely, man. Thank you guys for being here. But again, we'll see you next week, same time, same channel. Hey, peace of love. Love y'all. We're out.